Hi Miranda, this is Chris. I wanted to just show you through a video of how I do my embedding of pictures or videos. And I used to use it's called Screencast um, when I first started, but now I use just this little screen capture in PowerPoint. So if you click on Insert and you just go here to Screen Recorder, it will record any of your screen capture and your audio along with it. So that's what I use now. And then I save that as an MP3 or an MP4. I can't remember, but maybe it's an MP4. And then I just save that to my video folder. And if I need to use it, I can just embed it into my notes from instructor or anywhere that I have that ability to use HTML. So that's how I do it now. So I just go insert screen recorder. It's not showing right now, but it would if I was in the actual program. It pops up, it gives you a little record kind of deal, and you click on it, and then you're able to screen record and use your audio also. So that's how I do that. I'm just going to pause this for a second and show you if you do have them in your screencast. I'm going to show you how to change it to an MP4 and then put it into your notes from instructor, and a couple of other things that I do. So I'm not sure if you have an account in screencast.com. I do. And I think that's what you'd have to do in order to do this. But like you, I haven't had any success of just going here, for example, to this video and sharing it using this code. It doesn't work for me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But what I do is I just click on this and then I download it and just say OK, and it downloads it down here. I don't know if you could see that or not. And then it's saved in an MP4, I believe, and then it's ready to use anywhere. So that will go into your downloads folder, and you can just use that file to embed it into the notes from instructor. So let me show you how you do that. I'm just going to pause this again and get over to my my class. So here are my notes from instructor, and here's how I embedded this. Now, to be honest with you, I might have embedded this using the Jing HTML code. When I went back to look at it, I thought, how did I do that? Because it does have the little Jing icon right here. But let's just go through the edit here, and then you're probably familiar with this. Since you have it in the MP4 format, you can just put it in there. So let me delete this out. I did this earlier. And you can just click on this icon right here, and then I change this to QuickTime, and I go in here to my file URL, and I can click on this, and it's going to, and then I have to upload my file, and I have to choose my file. And I'm going to pause the video while I do this because I have a bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to have to search for it just a little bit. So here it is. I've downloaded it a couple of times, as you can see. So I'll put grades in there. That's the video that I downloaded from Screencast. And I just click open here. And hopefully this is going to work here. I'm going to pause it again. Oh, it just popped up. So I won't need to pause. I just click OK. And it says, are you sure you want to override the existing? I can say yes. And it should put it in as an embedded video. Now, if we didn't use the HTML, and I can show you a different way to use HTML if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to pause really quick here so you don't have to watch this save. My computer is just being a little slow. So now that's excuse me, uploaded, I can just click on Insert, and it's going to put it in as an embedded video. And if you wanted to change the size, you can just go back in and click here, click on the video icon, and you can change the size here. I usually do mine like about 840 or something like that. It's going to constrain the proportions, and just click on insert, and there it is. And let's just look at it to see how it looks when it's done. So we have that, and it will come up here once they click on the play button. So there it is. So that's your embedded, and this is just a little grading tutorial I gave to Rachel. So that's how it looks. Let me just show you one other way that I do things with embedded videos. I use, and I haven't done it this semester because and this is a very long video, I apologize. I use the presentation software in Google Drive, and I'm just going to show you how that looks with some of my other courses. This is the first time I've taught math for a while, so I haven't had really a lot of time to do these kind of extra little things. But if I show you, these are some of the other classes that I've done. So let's just go here to spring. So this is the GS 120L. It's the first pathway class. It's the life skills. And I'm just going to pause this while it comes up. This one was on self-reliance. And for the GS 120, since it's their very first class, I try to use a lot of visuals, and I think we still need to use that now. And I'm going to try to do this in the future a little bit more. I just haven't had time again to do it. This is all done in Google Presentations, and then I just save it as a web page and copy that code right over into the HTML. So for example, please turn off the video if this is getting too long. And you can have a lot more flexibility of how your Notes from Instructor page looks. So I just have a blessing of self-reliance usually on my Notes from Instructor, an invitation, inspiration to succeed in goals, and then some pictures around building faith. But again, turn this off if you don't want to continue on. I'll just show you quickly how you do that. If you have a Google account, you can go there. Again, I'm going to pause this while my computer is kind of loading here. So I just go here to my Google Drive, and all you'd have to do is go over here when this comes up, is go to the new and go to presentations. I don't know why my computer is being so slow here, but it is. And go to new and just do a Google Slides. And once you've done that, you can do whatever you want in here. So you can put in pictures. The only downside is if you do your own videos, you'd still have to save them in MP4 and upload them to YouTube. So I haven't done it that much lately because in the past I've had this already. But you would go over here to File, Publish as the Web, and embed right here, and it'll pop up here with publish. I need to publish it. Click OK, and then here's your code, and you just copy that code, and then you go back to here, click on edit, and again, this is a lot of work, but once you get it in, it's not. Once you kind of have it, it's not too bad. And you click on HTML, and you can just paste it anywhere in here, and it comes up like this here. So hopefully that helps. Again, if you're using Screencast, I would just download as an MP3 and then just put that MP3 in, and it comes as an embedded code. If you wanted to mess around a little bit with Google Slides, that's a great way to give you a little bit more flexibility in what you can put into your Notes from Instructor. Well, hopefully this helps. Thanks.